Hey guys, so it has been a minute since I have been on this channel. If you're still subscribed, thank you so much for hanging around. If you're watching this video, I really appreciate it. I have just kind of taken a break from this channel because I've been trying to jump into my beauty channel more with the minimalism and our vlog channel with challenges and just really work on my professional makeup business. Still try to balance life. It's been a little crazy. On top of that, the couponing has kind of taken a back seat just because I have a stockpile that works for the two of us, and on top of that, I'm just not able to devote the time anymore. So if you're here for the couponing videos, thank you, and there still will be more in the future. I'm not going to completely give up on them, but we're taking a pause. So I will upload on this channel whenever I have a random video like this. So today, we are going to be talking about an e-reader versus a physical book. So basically, I have always been the physical book kind of girl. I love the feel, I love the smell, I love how it looks on each page. It's great. I was always worried I'd have eye problems with the e-readers because there's nothing like a real book. It just is not the same. You're still looking at a screen, there's still a backlight, and I was just all kind of worried that it would just be gimmicky. So I was always the real book girl, so I understand you guys who are the same. Then I got the Amazon Kindle Paperwhite for Christmas in 2016, and this has changed my life. Okay, so we're kind of going to switch gears and talk more about the Amazon Kindle instead of real books because everybody knows what a real book is. Everyone knows what they look and smell like. So I'm just going to tell you more about this and why I made the switch and how much I'm loving it. So first of all, I'd like to point out that I love the backgrounds on this. I just think they're really cool. So every time you turn it off, it'll be a different background. There's another one. They're so detailed and just beautiful looking. I don't know if these are drawn. I don't know if these are items that they took pictures of, but they're so fascinating. I absolutely love them. And this is how it stays until you pick it up the next time and turn it on to read. I personally never completely shut down my Kindle because I think that's a waste. And the best part, your Kindle battery will last for weeks. Even if you're an avid reader, it lasts for weeks because if you think about it, all you're doing is reading. All this is black and white. It's pretty typical. It's kind of like the first iPod. It's very simple. So I'm going to show you the size comparison. So for example, here is, I would say, a typical hardcover size book. Paper covers typically are a little bit smaller, so it may be like in between to this size. I would dare to say that this book would be like an in-between when it comes to soft cover. But this is a pretty small tablet. It is kind of like an iPad mini, but even a little bit smaller in my opinion. So that's something to know. Do you like something that small? Are you going to have trouble reading on something that small? However, I will point out, you are able to zoom in and make the words bigger on this device, which makes your life easier if you have trouble reading small text, which I would like to point out is not possible in a regular book. You have no option to zoom in. You'd have to hold a magnifying glass, which can kind of get annoying. So I'm going to show you, this is a book I am currently reading, and this is what it looks like. It just looks like typical book, and you simply just move. You tap the right side when you're reading it to go to the next page, or you can tap the left side to go back to the page that you were just reading. If you want to go to the menu from here, you click up top, you can go to the menu, you can look up words, you can go to the store, Goodreads, there's all sorts of options. I'm just going to go to home, and this is my home. So one thing I really like about the Kindle is that I can get samples of books before committing to them, so I can see if I truly like them and I want to buy them. And I think that's really cool because I can go to my virtual bookstore from my couch, from my bed, from my desk, and I don't have to go to a physical bookstore, so it's definitely more convenient. The only thing that is less convenient is having to charge it every once in a while. Obviously, if it dies, it gets kind of difficult to read it. So there is that little minor inconvenience because it is technology. But like I said, you only have to do that like every few weeks, if that. And it doesn't take long to charge. Just go do some laundry or something while you're waiting. The only thing that I don't particularly like that much is when you're clicking to go somewhere else, it does this like flash thing where it becomes more black and then it goes back to the white background. And I don't know if that's necessary. I would assume it is. I don't think it's a glitch or a defect, but it's just something I don't particularly like, especially when I am in the middle of actually reading. Like, for example, if I have a slight headache, it doesn't really help. But it's a minor thing again. So yeah, you can go to your Goodreads account. You can, you know, check in what book you're liking, you know, all the stuff you can do on Goodreads. Or you can go to the store, and like I said, they have so many book options, every genre you can think of. So I really like the convenience factor of the bookstore. However, you also are limited there because not everyone has ebooks for their versions of physical books. So again, pros and cons. I'm just trying to lay everything out for you so you know what to expect. Now, this retailed, I believe, for $129, around there, $129. Now, the thing I'm confused on is that Amazon usually wants you to pay $20 to remove the ads so that you have these regular backgrounds. My mom was convinced she didn't pay that and that I still have the regular backgrounds, and it's been 2 months now and I have not seen one ad. So I really don't understand that. Maybe someone can actually explain that to me in the comments, but yeah. Again, beautiful background. This particular one is available in white and black. I got white just because I thought it would look good with like the rest of the page. It kind of is more flush. This e-reader has a slight dip from the border to the screen. Doesn't bother me, but I know that like the Barnes & Noble versions of e-readers don't have that dip. They're more just flush. I don't know much about those. All I know is I was going between this and one of those at the time, and I chose this, and honestly, I'm very happy with my choice. The other thing is you will need a wall charging adapter. It comes with the USB, but not the wall charger part. It's kind of like when you first got an iPhone and they didn't come with wall chargers way back then. Yeah, same thing. So that is a must. It's like $5 on Amazon though. I really hope that this review and comparison on the Amazon Kindle Paperwhite versus a traditional book was helpful. I know that there are even more detailed ones out there for people who like know the specs and every single detail. I'm just an average e-reader. I don't, you know, I'm not super techie. It's not that kind of review, but I hope that it was helpful to you because I know that I personally looked up a lot of YouTube reviews to compare the two that I was looking at before I decided on this one. And the Barnes & Noble Nook might be the way to go for you, but I'm really happy with my choice. So I hope you enjoyed this. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Comment below what your e-reader of choice is, or if you would make the conversion. I personally did because I'm on a minimalistic journey, as you may have seen on my beauty channel. Therefore, I got rid of basically all of my book collection, most of it. I just have a few favorites, and I am just converting to e-reader. And the beauty of it is you can keep those books forever, but they don't take up any space. Another side note with the e-reader, I love being able to tuck it into my purse, even a pretty small purse, and just bring it with me. It is so lightweight that it's not gonna hurt your arms. It's lightweight that it's not gonna, you know, add anything else to your purse, and it's super skinny and easy to fit in most size purses. So if you go to the doctor's office or whatever, it's a lot easier to bring with you too. So definitely love it. Subscribe for more videos like this. I do more random videos on this channel. Mainly it's been couponing and things like that, but this is my random channel. So if you enjoyed this video, I hope you did, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.